Welcome back to This is the Omniverse. Today we are diving into Batman Caped Crusader Season 2. I really loved Season 1. If you haven't checked out my reactions to it or watched the show for yourselves, highly recommend doing both. Go watch it, then check out my reactions, and then catch up and jump into the fray with Season 2 because I'm really excited for the season. I saw the initial trailer. I didn't do a reaction to it, but I did see the initial trailer. I'm so stoked for what they're setting up with it. I just got back from San Diego Comic-Con over this past weekend where I got to actually interview the cast. They revealed the voice behind their new Joker. It's Matthew Needham, who plays Laris Strong in House of the Dragon. I was about to say Game of Thrones, but House of the Dragon specifically. He's going to be voicing Joker in the series. They definitely were setting up and teasing him. But I got to sit down with him, Hamish, who is our Batman, and Jamie Chung, who is Harley Quinn in this series, and talk about that. Watch the panel, and watch the panel. I was at the panel, and at the panel they did show episode 1. They did show episode 1, and we will still be watching episode 1 together, so I can kind of take it in, give my thoughts, because there's no stop and pause and none of that when I'm sitting here watching on a big ass projector or anything of the sort. So we'll still go through that. I've only seen the first episode though, so we're going to be doing these in twos because these episodes are relatively short. So we're going to be doing that through the run of the season. So at least you won't have to wait too long for something that is a first time watch at least. But I'm excited to get into this, man. What I saw was pretty awesome, especially the ending of this episode, which we will get to, and just the teases for more to come. So with that all said, let's get ready to jump in. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. Over there, you get to watch it without all the edits we got to do to get this stuff up on YouTube. It's just a great way to support the channel and help us do things you do over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. At least if you like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. Huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping me edit down these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. And then I'll send another way. Let's get ready to hop into episode 1. Here we go.
And now, Patty's Tea Party with your hostess with the mostest, Patty Tetch.
Yeah, that's our Mad Hatter.
In our city, and no one seems
presumably,
to be
I guess.
sure.
I mean, she is Hattie Tetch after all.
Should have become routine in Gotham.
But
none of us are safe.
yeah, she's got a talk show, which is interesting. Honestly, I'm not sure what they're going to end up doing with any of that, but it's a nice little tweak.
The interference of a masked outlaw whose true agenda remains unknown to the good citizens of Gotham.
Just hitting him with a whole ass tray. He didn't even bother giving chase there, which is one thing that I noted.
One of Gotham's most esteemed businessmen.
Still got out before the police showed up.
Then you know that the case against him is gossamer thin. Rumor has it, DA Peter Mitchell has found a surprise.
Oh, I get it now. I'm so slow sometimes.
The Mad
Hattie,
Hatter of news for nothing.
The Mad Hatter of news. Because she's spilling the tea. She's having a tea party. That's what she's doing.
Julian Gregory makes when he's flown to testify this week.
God.
Some of Mr. Gregory's colleagues refer to him as Calendar Man because of his eidetic memory.
So many like Batman villains teased in this one.
Make it very easy for him to remember the day that he went.
Just now, well, I won't say who won we've seen hasn't been addressed yet, but I mean, we've got Hattie, Calendar Man, Thorm just right out the gate. And they're putting a hit out on him. Brute force.
The DA's office won't put Gregory on a commercial flight.
I would think that the commissioner would simply tell you the whereabouts of this accountant.
I work alongside the police, Pennyworth. That doesn't make me one of them.
God, it still makes me so like, and it's purposeful, uncomfortable with him just calling him simply. Maybe not uncomfortable, but like disheartened hearing him just call him Pennyworth and never Alfred.
Sir, if you truly haven't earned the commissioner's trust, he might not appreciate your attendance.
I might be uninvited, but that doesn't mean I'm unexpected.
Yeah.
Your guest is here, Mr. Thorne. I'm hearing a lot of things I don't like, Eddie. Things
Yep,
about how
Eddie.
my business
Edward
is being
Nigma
handled,
right here.
mishandled by you.
That's the one I was going to say. I was waiting until his name got revealed.
Every time we make a move,
That lunatic is not top of the list.
But the color scheme of his outfit and everything gives it away, though.
Who is at the top, Eddie?
the accountant.
It would also be good if tomorrow he wasn't troubled with breathing anymore.
Oh, I'll find him.
I love that way of phrasing it.
Diversify your portfolio, Eddie. You diversify, you have options.
Options. Yeah, I'll remember that.
One might even say riddles, even.
Whoa, where do you think you're going? This meeting is for detectives only. Officer, no uniforms.
Flash? Sorry, Sloppy Joe. Chain of command.
I don't know what he expected there, dirtbag.
Thorne's pockets are as deep as his crimes. It's our job to protect this city.
Yeah, you and your bat buddy.
Something to say, Flash?
Absolutely not, sir. On the job, sir.
Sir.
You're worthless. Every one of you, worthless.
What about me, Eddie? Am I worthless?
Not now, baby. Every single one of you. The Thorne mob. More like the Keystone Idiots. Tonight, that's over. Tonight, you're gonna show me you got what it takes.
Now, he mentions Keystone, but one thing the creators of the show and the writers said is that there are no other superheroes in this world.
We run it, and we're gonna keep running it, no matter what that sniveling accountant squealing in court like a
pig, a mouse?
Ah!
His fucking outbursts crack me up.
No mistakes.
It's just like, ah!
What do James Polk and Warren G. Harding have in common?
I don't know, both were presidents.
The same birthday, November 2nd, Scorpios. What are the odds?
You fucking nerd. But about right. He just loves spraying and praying, man. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Season 1 was originally written and animated with the intention of being on HBO Max. This is something we learned at the panel and the interviews. So in Season 2, while not going like over the top, this season from beginning to end was made for Prime, meaning they could get away with more. Jesus Christ, he's unhinged. They could get away with a little more brutality and some other stuff that they wouldn't have been able to do apparently on HBO with Batman. Listen, I know like the guns are loud and all, but I feel like the jet engine would be louder. Like I think that's on him for fucking standing there that entire time.
I got nothing.
He just cackles and shoots as he just drives away.
Eddie, you didn't have to do that when Mr. Thorne finds out.
But Thorne ain't gonna find out because that accountant's gonna be in the dirt. Yeah?
Okay.
He's so fucking unhinged.
Now I need to know where your father is keeping him.
Call him, ask him yourself.
I just
He can't give
imagine
me that information without compromising
I just imagine
himself.
like
But I
he
can.
sat on the other side of that pillar in the shadow to like step out from her angle, from the angle of us, the viewer. He's completely obstructed, like he's part of the shadows. But imagine like some guy is just walking by in the other row behind him and he's just like standing there awkwardly staring at the pillar. What that would look like. The other
I trust
side,
you'll
the
find
other
him on your
angle.
own without using me.
It mildly cracked me up there for a second.
Montoya's the lead. I want the two of you on Gregory. Get him to the Chandler Arms and sit on him until he testifies. Montoya, watch your back.
So I got a little con crud from San Diego right now, which already, you know, I'm a sniffly coffee kind of guy anyway. Always clear my throat, but it's been a little bit worse these last 2 days.
The things I make are expensive.
And Hugo Strange right here.
And this is
Power, strength, aggression, all beyond the limits of any man. Or rodent, flag or otherwise.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Venom.
Consider it a field test.
So I don't know if we're going to get a Bane this season or not. I can't remember if he was in the trailer.
And when I do, I'm gonna make it my mission in life to burn. Go on. Do it. You don't have the stones for the real dirty work. That's why I'm gonna win. Gordon thinks that safe house of his is Fort Knox. I can put my finger on Gregory anytime, anywhere. The accountant has seen his last sunrise. You're going to burn, freak.
Love the score in the background for this. The ticking clock and the rising orchestral.
Now, what do we need to do?
Kill the squealer.
We've kept this location a secret, Julian. You'll be fine.
Time to die, squealer.
Or maybe it's some Grundy-esque thing.
This is Montoya. I need backup at Chandler Arms. Now!
Priorities, bro. Priorities. Well, never mind. Then again, he is also trying to let this thing kill this dude. It starts stabbing. Jesus Christ. Yeah, discombobulate. Yeah, I'm gonna lean a little more Grundy this time around because I was just like, because the vial was green and made me think of Venom, but like from the eyes to like his face, the muscles, the visual aesthetic, it seems as like it might not be. Just keep going. God, that's fucking crazy.
On February 3rd, I did inform Mr. Thorne that the filings were inaccurate.
And his response?
Mr. Thorne said, the law is whatever I decide it is.
I mean, it's still just hearsay, right? Like, I don't know how much that would actually hold up in court, right? Without anything physical.
Prosecution's case is nothing more than a collection of tainted evidence brought to us by a police department famous for its corruption and ineptitude.
Can't use that excuse for everything.
I'm prepared to rule this case, say.
As this reporter predicted, the case against Rupert Thorne was completely dismissed.
Damn. Yeah.
Every goddamn one of those suckers belongs to me. Ouch.
I'm terribly sorry, sir.
Incompetent. Always keep a diversified portfolio, my boy. Diversify and you can't lose. Every goddamn one of those suckers belongs to me.
Dad? What's so funny?
It's so fucking freaky, dude.
Stop! Stop laughing! Please!
Got him. Ah. God. Dude, the uproar at the convention was wild right there. Just a little prick on the back of the shoulder from something concealed in his hand. That's why he went, ow.
Honey, why did you...
Just cackle, 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 cackle.
You too?
He didn't get away. He didn't get away.
And you need to do it without me.
Oh, it's so good. I can't wait to see where that goes. How they build this out.
Some in Gotham call the so-called Batman a hero.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't need a refresh on this. I'm just not going to worry about it. My God, yeah, that bit at the end, the owl was like, that's him. That's him. It's him right there. You had to let him get away. Now, I just don't know what his intentions are going to be, because they did say that like this is going to be a very different kind of Joker than we've seen in most animated series. They went in for someone more calm, cool, collected, kind of like that kind of vibe. They also went English with Needham. So like I'm just like I can't wait to really kick it into gear. And I'm also like with the way they've been doing things and his choice of targeting Thorm, who just got off a trial for things he most certainly was guilty of. It makes me wonder if like where Batman is like not taking things the other direction, if like a fun parallel I think would be to do with them is to like, which is kind of weirdly ironic considering, to make him more or less like a Red Hood type. Like this guy got off, right? And instead he's making sure he might have got out of the system, but he's not going to go back to doing what he was doing before. So instead of him going to prison or whatever, he's targeted him to remove him completely from the equation in the way the system wasn't able to do so. It'd be real fun to have a Batman and a Joker pursuing justice in different ways. I think that would be kind of interesting. I don't know if that's the route they're going to go, because I don't remember too many. Obviously, there was a lot of cackling faces and shit in the trailer that I remember seeing, but like, I don't know. That's just based on this scene alone. That's where I was thinking things were going to go. But man, I love the vibe. I love being right back into this, like picking up basically right after, maybe not right after, but not so long after the events of the end of season 1 with Thorm going away and now being on trial. You know, we got Eddie, we got Calendar Man, we got Strange, we got Hattie, we got fucking Calendar Man, Joker in this episode. We got fucking like 6 Thorm different people in this. And if you want to say that was like Grundy or that was like a prototype Venom, either way, they go different ways. But that's not Grundy's name. It's like Cyrus Gold, I think, is Grundy. This guy was like Dez. And as far as I know, Bane doesn't have like a canon real name. So I think that was, like you said, it was just a test run on a human subject. I think he's some rando, but I don't know if that was Venom or if that was some like concoction that would like create something like a Solomon Grundy. I'm not really sure. But little nudges, little steps forward for Batman, like leveraging other people, reaching out, and then Barbara like parent trapping Gordon and him to force them to talk to each other rather than playing this game behind the scenes. Really good pilot, really great first episode. Music was on point, action on point. You could definitely, while not going crazy out of the way, you can definitely tell that they had a little bit more leniency for this season just in this first episode alone. But yeah, it's fun getting to actually be able to react, be able to like talk about things in the episode, because it was really cool. I was sitting with some people, but I had to like book it off to like the interview, so I didn't really get to sit back and talk about actually what we saw. So it's nice to kind of have a place to kind of vent about that a little bit, because also in my recap of the panel, I didn't want to talk about it either because obviously the episode hadn't been out yet. But yeah, let's go ahead and hop into episode 2.
Donuts! Homemade? Why would they be homemade? Who makes donuts at home?
I'm sure someone does.
What the hell?
You are not the targets. For your own safety, get out now.
Whoever this is giving them a warning to get out. So I guess trying to minimize casualties. What the fuck? What in the world? Who the fuck was that? Rocket's red glare. Explosion at Triad HQ.
The Express says electrical fire.
Why are you here on a Saturday, Lucius?
Today is Monday, and that means paperwork.
Monday?
No injuries reported, though. It doesn't even know what day it is.
Do I know that name? I remember. They gave some kind of presentation, a new power source. Bring everything along tomorrow. We'll screen it in the theater. Pennyworth can make popcorn.
It's weird hearing him be so bright as Bruce. Ah, the glider.
Thanks, Mr. Hardwick, sir. Maybe we let the cops in on what's been happening?
What is that?
Shit. Jeez, they were at the ready. Just start blasting. Whee! Squalled. Triad Prince up and away. The future is now.
Over the world, people are starving. Epidemics kill millions.
What was that, though? Hold up. Before it, I didn't get to look at those. Squalled mechanics, carrion motors, Fox industrial. Okay, that's it. I know it's Fox, but it reads as Fox to me. I'm not familiar. Oh, that's the Triad. I don't recognize any of these names, though.
Our future is in the stars. Exploration, invention. This future is made possible by my new rocket-based technology, by Ultrium.
Ultrium.
Clean, pure, inexhaustible. The perfect power for a golden destiny.
I would definitely disrupt certain ecosystems, not ecosystems, like, well, industrial ecosystems. If there was endless power.
Am I sensing a change of mind on Triad?
Let's just say my interest is piqued.
Yeah, using Bruce Wayne to get on the inside so he can finally look at what they've been cooking up.
I like this version
in a way
of
the
you,
Batman
Bruce.
can't get in there.
Participation suits you. I'll set up a meeting.
I also would like some popcorn, though.
You have no idea how things are supposed to go.
Don't worry. I went to the same school as you, remember?
Gentlemen.
He was slightly Batman there for a second.
Warren Lawford, CEO of Triad Industries. We've got so much to show you.
Thank you for taking this meeting on such short notice.
So you got work security 24/7?
Honestly, I was hoping to meet with Dr. Sutton. Her designs are incredible.
Sutton's dead.
Is she, though?
Armand Lidecker, meet Bruce Wayne.
Or is she this Rocketeer we saw floating around? Maybe their work, they were removed from the equation and now they've been trying to use it?
You see, there was
It's just a fitting name. Roxy, Rocketeer. Not that she's the Rocketeer, but that's not a DC character. But they're evoking that aesthetic.
The important thing is most of Roxy's
Look
notes
at that fucking
are
little...
designs were copied prior to her death.
He just looks untrustworthy.
We'll use it to usher in a new golden age.
That's commendable.
Just looks like a vulture who would come in and prey upon some other people's stuff. Maybe I'm judging a book by its cover a little too much, but whatever. Fucking look at him.
We're demonstrating our working rocket prototype this weekend.
Nothing will stop the launch. A squad of Gunther's best men will be on guard the whole time.
Yeah, they do evoke the Rocketeer, though, a little bit. I just don't recognize this character. They actually have the whole ass rocket. They build their own on their own, or they steal one from the base.
What the hell?
Yeah, they probably tried to kill her and she's out for revenge or something like that. The Halter Project. Yeah. Seemingly non-lethal rounds. There seemed like... But then again, like, they gave warning for everybody in the building to get out before they did anything before too, so they obviously aren't trying to hurt anybody. It looks like those sand rounds that you can get. Actually pushed him out of the way to save him.
Dr. Sutton?
And there it is. Nice. damn. Oh. Oh, okay. I was like, wait, no way. Then I remember she's destroying all this shit. Yeah, what do you do there? You can't do anything. I don't know if he's got a bat wing or not yet right now. Definitely can't get after her in the car.
I saw her, Pennyworth.
Genius dies in explosion. Freak accident. Yeah, dude.
There is a 6-month gap between the destruction of Dr. Sutton's home lab and the first... Are we calling them attacks, officially?
I would say so. Probably the time needed to recover, possibly, or build the necessary equipment to strike back. Because now it's getting more rapid.
Patents, blueprints, formulas.
You believe Dr. Sutton is responsible for all of it.
Trying to bury her research so they can't use it.
Why go to these lengths? Why fake her own death?
Too many questions.
Did she fake the death, or did they try to kill her and she's utilizing that? They probably wanted to do something with her shit that she wasn't okay with, and then they iced her out. I mean, it is her invention, right? They can take control of it completely with her gone. Or equally so, she wanted to be off the radar so they wouldn't suspect anything. Could have been her own doing. It's a good fucking guess right there. I guess, what else? Whatever. Fox, vulture, shark. Murdered. Genius murdered in explosion.
You shouldn't have come here.
Yeah.
You haven't killed anyone yet, but your luck will run out.
The masked vigilante is lecturing me about vendettas.
Oh God, look at her.
You need help. The accident obviously hurt your mind.
Accident? I found out what those animals were doing with my work. You're trying to sell my plans to foreign powers.
Dr. Sutton, Roxy.
Yep. Of course. Chasing the money. God. I mean, she's lucky. Real fucking lucky. This is all we all came to watch. God. Freaks. Oh, was she jumping in the ship? Yeah. Wow. Quick, smart thinking. Good. It's luck she saw that the second before it went off.
If that's true, they're criminals. I can get to the bottom of it. Bring them to justice.
Where were you when they tried to kill me?
Yeah. Taking what he can and booking it. Jeez. She had no way of knowing he was going to be able to get out of there, too. That was one of those times where he's like, your luck was going to run out. One of these times you might actually kill somebody.
Her campaign seems to have been quite successful thus far.
This testing facility is the last place left.
However, will you get there in time?
It's a good question.
Welcome to the future, ladies and gentlemen. It's one you will own at wholesale prices.
Look at these world government stereotypes. You can tell who's from where based on the dress.
Don't you get it? What's in the rocket is our last cube of ultrium. If the test fails...
Your whining is starting to get on my nerves.
They don't even have anything to sell.
This is our only chance.
All our assets are tied to today's success. Once they see what we have, we'll be awash in government contracts, private investment. Trust me.
I just realized they're all like aesthetically designed around their thing. Fox, vulture, and shark.
See, everything's going to plan.
Oh. Love it. I love that they keep the technology roughly in line with the time period, too. Barring, you know, her stuff, but that's her whole shtick. Just fucking him blasting is crazy. Given he's not like targeting her. Oh! Well. That's a rough landing.
They'll turn the whole world into a perpetual war zone.
Oh my lord.
It's called business, Roxy. Kill them both!
Make sure the test fails. I'm out of ammo.
I'm not.
Let's go. Now we're at least on the same page and working towards the same goal.
I'll deal with them. Go.
Yeah, there we go. Split it up. She's the only one that can get to it in time. Which is impressive, considering it's a jetpack versus that thing. She might have actually... Ooh, wow. She may have actually gone out to stop all of this. I don't think you survived that. They went down. They all went down, guilty of treason. Yes. And he's burning it all. Hell yeah.
It's what she wanted.
In the right hands, Dr. Sutton's work could be transformative.
And whose hands would that be?
So cynical. That's such a loss, though. Like, Alfred's right, but I also get it. Greed will win out almost. I would say 10 times out of 10 most of the time. Wait, what did... Hold... Where... Is that Hugo? Oh! He got him! He got him! What is that? Oh, God. What the shit? I was wondering if we were going to get a little Joker every time. Dr. Roxanne Sutton. No moniker, no nothing of the sort. I don't recognize that character. Roxanne Sutton. DC. Oh, okay. Roxy Rocket. I like this little spin. Again, it fits with the time, space race, the whole like future deco kind of like aesthetic of the whole thing. The Rocketeer aspect as well. I was like thrown off by, I think, mostly the design and all of that. This is fun. I like this a lot. Like, again, it's like, obviously we've talked about like his strained human interactions, his human relationships. Like, he can put on the mask with Bruce, and it's real eerie, I think, watching this version of him be amicable with people, because it's so like antithetical to like the way we usually see him. And I think in this, more than a lot of the other iterations, it's very much more apparent it's a mask that he's putting on. And it unnerves me a little bit sometimes seeing him play Bruce in this. Not gonna lie, don't know what it is about it, but it leaves me with like an eerie feeling. But this is one of those things where he's starting to like, well, we saw it a little bit. Like there's this like slow, not soften, maybe softening might be a good word. Understanding of people around him. Like obviously him reaching out, utilized into context. Like his thing is like isolating himself. And he's so like non-human in the way that he interacts and thinks and treats people. I mean, again, he is not called Alfred. That relationship is very much so strained. And like, it's just like seeing it. I don't know. I hope there's like at least an arc where he like starts to feel a little more, or let more people in, or break down a little bit more. But I do like this approach. But I don't know. It's a lot of fun. I like them kind of like him not being exactly sure what's going on until like the end, and then them working together, and then putting trust in her to go do her part of the job while he did his, and then putting this all to an end, putting it to a stop, and then, you know, in the end, after her actual sacrifice this time around, to destroy the last of this stuff, you know, he burned the blueprints that he had took from her lab, you know, that he was going to use as part of his investigation. They ended up burning it. I was like, this was what she would have wanted. And he's so cynical about this too. And I get it. It's dangerous because look what was just about to happen. And that would very much so be temptation out there for anybody else. But Alfred also makes a very good point. It'd be a major boon for the world, but you can't trust people. And it's like, in the right hands, this could change everything. This would be amazing for the world. And he's like, and whose hands are those? Who has good hands, and who can keep that in good hands? That's the whole thing. Is like, you might choose somebody, but then inevitably something could happen to them. It could be taken. It could be whatever, you know, that person's it's only in their hands as long as that person is able to hold on to it and they're alive. After that, it's out of your control where that goes, and you can't always put faith in the next person is going to have the same moral or ethical compass as the previous. So it is like the gamble or the certainty of just removing it at all from the entire conversation. Good shit, man. Good stuff. I like this episode a lot. Especially like when they lean into characters we've never really that aren't as, you know, highlighted and such. But that was cool. Excited to see where this goes, like what this Joker is building up. He took out Thorm. He just took out Hugo and stole all of his samples from his lab. God, this is gonna be fun. I can't wait. I love the way they're doing it. They're building it. I just wonder when it'll climax, or when it'll really start to, like, he enters the field, so to speak. Anyway, I'm also excited for the Harley Quinn episode, because that was my favorite thing about season 1 was this version of Harley Quinn. Fucking love it. Such an inspired, great way to utilize that character's entire background into like something completely different, but like that makes so much sense. I fucking enjoy the shit out of it. I'm looking forward to that character swooping back in, especially too now the Joker's hitting the scene and that character's completely divorced of any kind of connection to that character in this world. So I'm wondering, what's that going to look like? Is there going to be any interaction between the two of them at all, or just none whatsoever? Anyway, another solid episode. We got 2 down, 8 to go. Can't wait to see what happens next, man. Guys, what'd you think? How'd you feel? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. And speaking of, before we go, I want to shout out Lily Jinsung, Kiana Chanel, McGreg, Angela Burke, Calvin Burnley, CP Bass, Theodore Wolf, Thailand, Denise Bricio, and the Hong. Thank you guys so much for becoming saviors in the channel, help sponsors for the rescues that we take care of here at the office. You guys have been a tremendous help with all that. And as always, a huge shout out to all of our channel legends. You, the patrons, allow us to do so much of what we do over here. Without you guys, we would not be able to keep up with all the content, get help with the editing, content claims, all that jazz, so we can keep bringing this stuff to you guys here on YouTube as much as we can, because without y'all, we wouldn't be here. But that's just for you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everybody.